What's up, everybody? Welcome to tonight's coverage of Sunday Night Baseball. Brewers, Phillies here on After Further Review. Looking forward to a good night of baseball here. I'm just getting my phone set up here, make sure I have the connection good. Let me check out if I can do something different here. Okay, looks like this is the best it's going to get. All right, so we're in on first pitch in about 5 minutes here. Your starting lineups for tonight start with the Milwaukee Brewers. Andrew McCutchen, the left fielder, followed by Christian Yelich at designated hitter, Willie Adames at shortstop, Rowdy Tellez at first base, Hunter Renfroe in right field, Omar Narvaez at catcher, Keston Hioya at second base, Jace Peterson at third base, Tyrone Taylor at center field, and your pitcher for tonight is Eric Lauer. And for the Phillies, we got Gene Segura at second base, followed by Rhys Hoskins at first base, Bryce Harper at designated hitter, Castellanos in right field, JT Realmuto at catcher, Schwarber in left field, Alex Bohm, third base, Johan Carnegado at shortstop, Matt Vierling at center field, and Aaron Nola at pitcher tonight. So those are your starting lineups. Phillies coming in here with a pretty big hitting lineup. Oh, I might have just lost connection on my phone here. Let me check. Let me just check here. Yeah, okay. So let me switch over to my ESPN app in just a second for the call of the game. John Mark in the chat, what's up? Good to see you tonight, buddy. It's been a while, man. Let me just see if I can... this might be a little trouble here. Oh, no, here we go. I should be able to get this game. Give me 1 second here, guys. We might have a delay. Okay. So this might be just a little bit of an issue here. Let me try and figure this out for you guys real quick. If not, I can probably switch over to the NBA game. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Never mind. My mic was muted. Just as the game's about to start, I got it working. So that's very, very good. Aaron Nola's on the mound. He's going to start tonight against Andrew McCutchen. Out of left field, Andrew McCutchen batting .255 this year. Aaron Nola with a 5.52 ERA. This has really sort of turned into Zach Wheeler's team in the last year or so. With the resurgence that the Phillies are trying to do here, pitching has got to be the absolute thing that they're hammering home there, because they have the hitting. Don't get me wrong. You got Castellanos, who's batting 321. Bohm is batting 391. Carnegato's batting 341. And Bohm is batting 393, like I said. I mean, hitting is not where they have the issue. I mean, they also have Harper and Hoskins, Segura. It's a strong hitting lineup. Their pitching is where the problem is. Now, I'm going to give the game to the Phillies tonight because obviously they have their ace on the mound. Or no, not their ace. I'm going to give the win to the Phillies still, though, because Aaron Nola, I think, might be able to get the job done. He's 1-2. Eric Lawyer, 3.48 ERA. I think it's going to be a close game, though. Nola's on the mound. The one thing I will say about Aaron Nola is he has a variety of pitches that he can beat you with as McCutchen steps into the plate. For the first pitch, Nola. It's going to be a pop-up to straight center field. And Matt Vierling is going to get the first out. One swing, one out. Pretty simple there for Aaron Nola. One pitch, one out. McCutchen swinging at the first thing he sees. A little bloop into center field, and Vierling gets the job done. And it's not to say that Aaron Nola is a bad pitcher. I don't think Aaron Nola has the capability to be an ace on any team. I think Zach Wheeler took the team over, and Aaron Nola is going to be a good 2 or 3 guy once the Phillies get more pitching, which is ultimately what they need to do. Yelich now for the Brewers. It's going to be a low fastball from Nola. 1-0 is the count. Like 92-mile-an-hour fastball there from Nola. Yelich comes in batting .204 on the young season. He's the designated hitter. It's pretty interesting what we've been seeing with the universal designated hitter now this year. They were just talking about it with Bryce Harper. It's given him time to stay in the lineup, work out his shoulder injury, and still hit some baseballs, still be a part of the effective Phillies lineup there. Of course, here, Christian Yelich normally in the outfield, but, we're so used to seeing Christian Yelich be big at the plate that now they can make him universal DH. And in right field tonight for the Brewers, actually, is Hunter Renfroe. So you got a solid right fielder there, a veteran right fielder, while Yelich can still be a part of the lineup. Universal DH, probably one of the best things that baseball did this year. Count is now 1-2 to Yelich after a foul ball. One out here. Nola looking to take command with an out. And Yelich is going to fly one into center field. Matt Vierling, again, getting a lot of action in this first inning. Kevin in the chat, what's up to you, Kevin? Good having you on. Listen, Kevin, I don't know if you're working tonight, but if you want to hop in the stream on a commercial break or something, talk about the game, you let me know. I'll send you the link. We got a big Philly fan in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Big Phillies fan. But let me know, Kev. I can have you in a little bit later if you want. Nola with 2 outs now, dealing to Willy Adames, batting .200, the shortstop for the Brewers, looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Nola, 6 pitches, 0-1 is the count now. Looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning here. And Aaron Nola, like I said, 1-2 on the season, a 5.52 ERA right now. Not exactly where he wants his numbers to be. Not like his old numbers, a low fastball there, 1-1. All right, it looked like a changeup, maybe 85 miles an hour, a little off-speed pitch there. Just sank there into the plate. Maybe trying to get Adames to swing at something. Nola deals the 1-1. Outside fastball for 2-1 being the count now. Nola to Adames. That's a strike. Looked like a little two-seamer there. 92-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball, 2-2. And Nola looking to set down the first three here. He can do it with this pitch. 2-2 is the count. Adames at the plate, shortstop for the Brewers. And there's a curveball that's going to dip a little bit low. 79-mile-an-hour curveball just below the strike zone. It's a full count to Adames. Now, this is going to get a little interesting here because if he strikes him out, it's a 1-2-3 inning. If he doesn't, we move to Rowdy Tellez, who's one of the best batters on the Brewers. First baseman batting .227, and he's going to walk Adames, bring Tellez to the plate. High and inside there with the pitch from Nola. So we have a flyout, and a walk to start the game. If you're following other baseball today, the Dodgers just beat the Padres 10-2. Clayton Kershaw picks up his second win of the season. Man, Kershaw's looking like his younger self right now. That's a dangerous thing out there in LA with that team. That's a dangerous lineup. 10-2 over the Padres. Kershaw gets his second win, and Nola now going to go back to first base. Checking on Adames there. Rhys Hoskins playing first base tonight for the Phillies. Not out of the ordinary. Hoskins, like I said, batting .213 on the young season. One of the best first basemen in the league. Tellez at the plate now, first baseman for the Brewers. As he awaits Nola's first pitch. And he's going to look to bunt maybe. That's high and away. All signs pointed to bunt there, and he pulled back. High and away for Nola. That's 1-0. Maybe trying to work the count a little bit here. Adames at first. Takes the lead. And Nola checking again. 1-0 is the count. Here's the pitch. Inside. They're going to call that a ball, and they're going to throw it back to first to get him. A little too big of a lead there for Adames at first. Heads up play by Realmuto to Hoskins. That's beautiful defensive baseball right there. Hoskins with his head up. Tags Adames, who took too big of a lead, trying to get back to first. They were maybe trying to draw something up there. Hold on, let me close my blinds here. Oh, other one. There we go. So Adames, too big of a lead as we head into our first commercial break. Not a 1-2-3 inning. Not horrible either for Nola. And when we come back, we're going to see Segura, followed by Hoskins, Harper for the first three for the Phils. Eric Lauer is going to be on the mound. And Nola sort of taking command that first inning. One pitch and out. The next pitch makes him work a little bit for another out to straight center, and then has a walk and a two-pitch at bat. So not horrible to start the game for the Phils. But the problem, I don't necessarily know that the problem is the starting pitching for the Phillies as much as it is for the relief pitching for the Phillies. You know, when they have to go into their bullpen, that's when they get sort of in trouble. And this is coming up here. This is where the Phillies make their bread and butter. This is where they make their money. At the plate. Gene Segura, Hoskins, Harper, Castellanos, Realmuto, Schwarber, Bohm, Carnegato, Vierling, your lineup tonight for the Phils. And believe me, I know, being just outside of Philly, I know how excited the Philly fans were at the beginning of this season, and not what they're expecting, not what they were expecting. 6-9 to start the season, a little bit of a slow start. Hoping to at least make a run at the NL East are the Phillies this year. Improved immensely in the offseason. in the offseason, no matter what anybody says. I mean, the pitching is the only thing that needs a little work now. Eric Lauer, 348, 10 and a third innings this year so far. Again, season's just getting started, folks. We got a whole season of baseball ahead. There's the first pitch. That's going to be a strike, a little bit outside, 91 mile an hour. Fastball from Lauer. Segura at the plate, batting .262. He's playing second base tonight. Lauer with the second pitch, high and away, 1-1. Now, the first pitch was a little bit outside. It looked like it could have been called a ball. It'll be interesting to see how the umpire calls this game tonight. And a curveball fouled away, 77 mile an hour curveball. Fouled off by Segura. Count is now 1-2. Milwaukee comes in 9-6. And Segura waiting the fourth pitch of the at-bat. He's going to foul that one away. 94 mile an hour fastball low at the knees. He's going to foul that one off. 1-2 remains the count. And, it's going to be interesting because I want to see who goes to their bullpen first. It all depends on the pitch count here. Segura is going to hit into center field. That's going to be caught by Tyrone Taylor. Looked for a minute like it might have dropped there. It was a little bloop out to center field. But Taylor comes in, makes the grab. Rhys Hoskins up now to bat, the first baseman. We just saw him make the big play at the end of that last inning there. Batting .213. 1 home run this season, 4 RBIs. Hoskins, a centerpiece for the Phillies for years. Mr. Philadelphia for this team right now. 92 mile an hour away, not even close to the plate. Hoskins is going to take ball 1. Very talented first baseman, probably one of the best in the league. Hits the left corner. And they're going to call that a ball. 2-0. Wow. That was in the strike zone. Umpire did not think so. There's a slider, 78 mile an hour slider that's going to get in there for strike 1, 2-1. Count should be 1-2 from my perspective. However, not the way the umpire saw it. Rhys Hoskins is going to foul one off, 2-2. Count's going to become even. Pitch count up to 9 now. Nola had 11 or 12 pitches, if I can remember correctly, in the first inning. And, of course, Lauer comes in with a lower ERA here of the pitching matchup. Hoskins looking to make something happen here on a 2-2 count. As high, full count, 3-2 to Hoskins. Maybe get him to swing at something low here. Get him to swing something maybe away. And Hoskins is going to take that one into left center field. McCutcheon's going to get under it for out number 2. Made good contact with it. Just did not hit the ball far enough. And now the big signing from a couple years ago. I believe it was a 13-year deal. Bryce Harper entering his second or third year of that deal. I believe it's his third year here. Bryce Harper, the face of the Philadelphia Phillies at the moment, batting .241, the reigning NL MVP. Of course, spent many years in Washington before making his way to the city of brotherly love. The designated hitter tonight, they talked about earlier about his shoulder injury, which is allowing him to stay in the lineup, work that shoulder out, and still be the designated hitter. So he might not see Harper in the field for a while. He's going to foul that one off. Going to begin the count 0-1. Bottom of the first here. And Harper had that incredible season last year, winning NL MVP honors. maybe a sign of hope for the Phillies last year, and sure enough, it was with this offseason that they've had. Being able to build around Harper as far as hitting goes, maybe giving the Philly fans some hope that they might take a run at the NL East. Harper waits the pitch, waits the 1-1. He's going to swing and a miss, 1-2. 91 mile an hour. Looks like a fastball there. Neither of these pitchers coming in with anything really fast. They don't have a lot of heat to their pitches. A lot of off-speed stuff you're going to see tonight. And that can mean it's going to be a pitcher's matchup. And he's going to set him down with a fastball away. Looks like it was out of the zone. Nonetheless, he sets Harper down. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Eric Lauer. Going to make quick work of the Phillies' starting lineup. And we head to commercial break. Due up for the Brewers. It's Renfroe, Narvaez, and Hua. The bulk of the lineup here has Renfroe, highest batting average on the team, batting .260 in right field. We talked earlier about Renfroe taking Yelich's right field spot so Yelich can play designated hitter. Baseball had a very, very interesting offseason. You had the lockout, you had the designated hitter being put in place. It was kind of like a good and bad situation there because you have the lockout, which nobody was happy about, including myself. Everybody wants baseball back. Baseball, it's a great, it's a tradition almost to watch. In the summertime, you watch your baseball, you do your thing. Everybody wanted baseball back. And then you have something that people have been pushing for years in the universal designated hitter. And Rob Manfred and the MLB finally pass that rule. Another rule that they passed was in extra innings, I think they have a runner starting on second. I could be wrong about that. It was either that or they took that rule away. It's the Philly Fanatic's birthday today. Forgot to mention that at the top of the show here. I didn't even realize that. I must have picked a good broadcast to do. As the Phillies are celebrating the Fanatic's birthday in Philadelphia. So happy birthday to the Philly Fanatic. One of the stories as a Dodgers fan I'll never forget is watching Tommy Lasorda hit the Philly Fanatic during a Dodgers-Phillies game. Tommy, always a character. As we head back to Philadelphia for an evening ball game. Sunday Night Baseball. Nola back on the mound. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. The right fielder, highest batting average on the team. And first pitch, he's going to swing at it. That's going to go into left field. Schwarber is going to take care of that one. Another first swing. Another swing at the first pitch there for Hunter Renfroe. And he's going to be out. Oh, wait, no, that was Tellez, I think, was up again. Okay, so Tellez swings at the first pitch. Nola getting in a little rhythm there. Now Renfroe is at the plate. 1 out to Hunter Renfroe. Similar to last inning, Tellez swings at the first pitch. A fly into the outfield, and it's caught. Take a look at yesterday's game. The Brewers winning that game. And yesterday, Hunter Renfroe hitting a home run in Citizens Bank Park. Quick story here. I'll never forget my first time seeing a baseball game at Citizens Bank Park a few years back. Most of you know I am a Dodgers fan, so got to go to a Phillies Dodgers game, and it was happened to be the first game that Chase Utley returned to Philadelphia as a Los Angeles Dodger. Sat on the third base line with my grandfather. It's a great game. Chase Utley, I'll never forget, hits a grand slam in his return to Philadelphia. That was a cool moment to see, to be there live and to watch. It was my first time ever at Citizens Bank Park, seeing the Phillies play my Dodgers. Chase Utley's return, gets a standing ovation, his first at bat, and then later on in the evening hits a grand slam as Renfroe goes down swinging. 2 outs. Aaron Nola taking command of this game early. Omar Narvaez, catcher, is going to come up to the plate now with 2 outs. Chase Utley, of course, now retired. Longtime Philly. I actually almost got to meet Chase Utley, too. It was pretty cool. We got there, we got to our seats, and I saw this crowd of people down by the third baseline, right where we were sitting. And Chase Utley was signing some stuff for him. Fortunately, I couldn't get to him. The crowd was just too big. I couldn't push my way through the crowd to try and get to Chase Utley. Would have been a cool moment, though, but it was cool to just see him that close. As Narvaez is going to swing at the first pitch and miss. Nola, a lot of swing and miss stuff so far. Pitching a very good game. Pitch count is low. It's 19 right now in the second inning. 0-1 is the count. Inside for ball 1. 1-1 is the count. And Nola's been with the Phillies his entire career. Another cool thing about some of these Phillies players is that being where I am, just outside of Philly, probably like an hour and a half outside of Philly, depending on traffic. One of our local sports teams is the AA affiliate of the Philadelphia Phillies. So every year I get to go to a couple games out there. The Reading Fightin' Phils. And I get to see some of the prospects that the Phillies might call up. Now, I've seen several players that came up to the Phillies. You name them. I've seen them play. 2 of the coolest moments ever at Philly Stadium, as Nola's going to get a strikeout as we're going to have a commercial break. 2 of the coolest moments ever, I think, at being at the Fightin' Phils game was when they were playing the Yankees AA affiliate one summer. This was way back. And Alex Rodriguez was rehabbing from an injury, and he actually played in a AA game at the Fightin' Phil Stadium, at First Energy Stadium. So that was very cool to see Alex Rodriguez in person playing baseball. Another very cool moment. Now this is, I bet you, 3 years back. My grandfather and I went to a day game. It just so happened to be playing the Toronto Blue Jays AA affiliate. I believe it was the Flying Squirrels, but I could be wrong. And wouldn't you know it, sitting directly behind home plate, we got to watch Vlad Guerrero Jr. for a whole game. Right in front of us. And I mean first row, behind home plate, Vlad Guerrero Jr. playing right there. And I knew he was going to be something special from that point on. And I still tell that story, that I got to see Vlad Guerrero Jr. before he became all big and famous, and it was surreal to watch him in the minor leagues. I'm going to be right back, guys, to catch after the commercial break for the Phillies batting. All right, we're back. So yeah, like I was saying, I being So, like I was saying, being where I am, got to see a lot of minor league players over the years that made it big in the MLB. Schwarber's up to bat now, and he's going to line one into left field for our first hit of the game. It's going to be a single for Castellanos. My apologies. JT Realmuto is coming to the plate. But Castellanos lines one into left field. Highest batting average on the... Or no, he doesn't. He's 321. Pretty high batting average still. Alex Bohm comes in with the highest batting average on the team. We'll see him a little bit later. But Castellanos makes good contact on the ball. Single into left field. Castellanos, of course, coming over from the Reds. He was a free agent signing for the Phillies this offseason. And JT Realmuto, the catcher, probably one of the best catchers in the league, if not the best catcher in the league. He's going to look at a curved ball. The ump says that is a strike. 0-1. Some questionable calls early from this umpire. Realmuto coming in with a 296 batting average. Waiting on the 0-1 pitch from Lauer. There's the pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss, 93 miles an hour. Now the count moves to 0-2. Man on first, Castellanos with the leadoff single. So if Realmuto can get something into the outfield here, I'll be able to advance the runner into scoring position. Maybe even a grounder. That's going to be inside. 1-2. Through the gap or something like that. I mean, Realmuto doesn't necessarily need to hit a moonshot here. He just needs to make solid contact and get the ball into the outfield, and he'll advance Castellanos. That's all he's looking to do here. And Realmuto, again, as far as an all-around player, he's one of the best catchers in the league. He can hit, he can catch, he can throw. He's everything you'd want in a catcher. The modern day, or this generation's Buster Posey, if you will. Or Yadier Molina. Realmuto fouls one off. 1-2 the count. Waits on the pitch from Lauer in the bottom of the second inning. Realmuto waiting on Lauer. Lauer the pitch. Swing and a miss. Lauer with a strikeout. Realmuto swung at something away there as Kyle Schwarber, another offseason acquirement for the Phillies, batting 164 in left field. Schwarber coming from Boston, of course, and before that started his career as a Chicago Cub for a number of years, member of that 2016 World Series team. Now he's a Philadelphia Philly. As Lauer's going to check on first base and Castellanos. Castellanos still stuck at first. Maybe Schwarber can advance him here. Schwarber, we know, has a powerful bat. We saw him in his first at-bat ever as a Philly. A home run to left field. Schwarber awaits the pitch, gets the pitch. It's a curveball, 79 miles an hour. That's in there for strike one. I feel like if he would have swung at that, he would have made real solid contact, but who am I to judge? Schwarber, 0-1. He's not going to swing at that. That's a high slider. Count now moves to 1-1. Schwarber also hitting a home run in Colorado. Second longest home run of the season. 468 feet. That is a moonshot. Schwarber waits the 1-1. Gets the 1-1. That's outside 2-1. Now you have to remember Castellanos can steal from first, get into scoring position here with one out. Maybe not a bad idea. You can avoid the double play. as Castellanos awaits the pitch. That's going to be in there. 2-2. Low and away. Lauer looking for another strikeout, possibly. Schwarber just looking to make a little contact, advance Castellanos. Unless he does it for himself here, this would be as good a time as to steal as any. And he's going to swing at something, and they're going to get Castellanos at second. That was just a little grounder there. Not a lot of contact made. Ball was fielded by Kioya and turns the double play to Willie Adames. Now Lauer is going to be pitching to Alex Bohm. Red hot bat for Alex Bohm this season. .393 batting average, plays third base. Having some struggles in the field. The plate, one of the best. He waits the pitch. Schwarber stays at first. They could only get one out. I thought they might try to turn two, and Bohm is swinging for the fences. Misses the first one, 0-1. Big power swing from Bohm at a high fastball. Start the at-bat. Lauer, second pitch. Bohm swings again, 0-2. We did have our first two hits of the ball game this inning so far. Can Bohm make it a third? So far, it's been a very defensive game. Bohm awaits the pitch. High, 1-2. Not even close there from Lauer. Currently, Nola has the pitch count advantage. There's 30 pitches for Lauer in the second inning. As Bohm awaits the 1-2 pitch. There it is. Inside, and they're going to call that strike three. Another questionable call from the umpire. Bohm doesn't like it. A slider inside on the bottom right corner is going to end the inning with a strikeout again from Lauer. Phillies get one hit. And Bohm shaking his head. To end that inning. I want to thank you guys for joining us here on After Further Review. For the Brewers at the Phillies, Sunday Night Baseball. Thank you for spending your Sunday night with us. And we got a lot more baseball ahead. If you're just joining us, score is 0-0. Phillies have one hit. Other than that, not much going on. A very defensive ball game. We come up on 1 hour here on the stream. Of course, I started the stream a little bit early. Got everything set up and ready to go. Lots of baseball going on today. This is going to end out the night. Sunday Night Baseball, always a good tradition on ESPN. Lots of great games over the years. And this one should be no different. Third game of the series. Phillies took the first game. Brewers took the second game. We're currently tied in the series. See who takes the advantage tonight. Castellanos recording the first hit for the Reds, for the Phillies. I'm sorry, he used to play for the Reds. That's the point that I was getting at. Records the first hit for the Phillies, batting .321. He's 1 for 1 tonight so far. As we return to the action here. Brewers still looking for the first hit. As due up is Hua, Peterson, and Taylor. Keston Hua at the plate, batting .238. He's the second baseman for the Brewers. And that NL Central, there's really not a race in the NL Central, right? The Cardinals probably going to win the division. And the only other teams in the division being the Cubs, the Pirates, the Reds, and the Milwaukee Brewers. So the Milwaukee Brewers are 9-6. They're the only team I can really see making a run at that division other than the St. Louis Cardinals. But I feel like it's the St. Louis Cardinals to lose. As far as the NL East goes, the Phillies 6-9. The Mets are atop that division at the moment, and I feel like it's the Mets division to lose. The Phillies can make a run at it. I don't see the Nationals making any noise, and I don't see the Braves making any noise, honestly. Although, they could surprise a lot of people now that they replaced Freddie Freeman with Matt Olson. That was a pretty good pickup. But we will just have to see. Philly is in a tough division right now because you got the Braves, you got the Mets, the new and improved New York Mets. But this is what I always say. Imagine the Mets pitching on the Phillies team because the Mets don't have the best hitting either, other than Francisco Lindor. So imagine you have the Mets pitchers on this Phillies team. That's a World Series team. They both have the opposite issue. The Phillies can hit, but they can't pitch. The Mets can pitch, but they can't hit. But it's proving to be okay because the Mets are 11-4 with Scherzer and DeGrom. Phillies are 6-9 with hardly any pitching as Hura takes a strikeout from Nola. Nola pitching a very good game so far. 27 pitches. A slider there, it looked like. Knuckle curve, I'm sorry. 77 miles an hour. And Jace Peterson steps to the plate. 129 batting average. Plays third base. He's going to take strike one. 0-1 is the count to Jace Peterson. His brother, of course, Jock Peterson, plays for the San Francisco Giants out in the NL West. Inside, 1-1 is the count to Jace Peterson. Oh. I'm sorry. I don't think Jock Peterson is his brother, actually. I just connected the dots with the last name. My fault. Nonetheless, he does play third base for the Milwaukee Brewers. I can tell you that. And I can also tell you that he is facing a 2-1 count right now from Nola. He's ahead in the count. He's going to take a swing, and that's a foul ball. 2-2 the count now to Jace Peterson. Count back even. Nola gets the count back even. Again, Peterson with a 129 batting average. Not the best start to the season. Batting 8th for this Brewers team. Due up next is Tyrone Taylor, the center fielder for the Milwaukee Brewers. And Nola's going to step off the mound a second, regather his thoughts there for a 2-2 count. Nola, the pitch. It's going to be swung on into shallow left field. And Garnigato is going to make the stop. Still no hits for the Brewers as Tyrone Taylor's due up. Aaron Nola starting out very, very nice. And you see his ERA has just increased over the past couple years here. So, trying to bring that ERA back down. Nola, the pitch. Tyrone Taylor, strike one. Nola pitching a very good game at the moment. As Taylor awaits the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be swung on into the gap into left field, and that's going to drop. It's going to be off the wall. And that is going to be a double for Tyrone Taylor. The first hit of the game for the Milwaukee Brewers, almost a home run. Taylor sends it off the wall. That's a double. And now McCutchen, if he can keep the ball in play and get it into the outfield, he's going to score a run here for the Milwaukee Brewers, make it 1-0 Milwaukee. It's all in McCutchen's hands here. If he can just get it into the outfield, he'll score Taylor home. Nothing in the infield will do. Very nearly a home run for Tyrone Taylor. McCutchen waits the first pitch of the at-bat. He's 0 for 1 right now. Of course, we saw him swing at that very first pitch of the ball game, sending it to center field to Vierling. All McCutchen needs to do is get into the outfield here, and we'll have our first run of the game. We'll see if he can do it. Nola giving up his first hit just now. Both teams, well, actually, Milwaukee gave up their first hit in the bottom of the second. Phillies gave up their first hit in the top of the third. McCutchen fouls that one off, 0-2. And I think the problem with a lot of people now today playing in Major League Baseball is a lot of times they just try to swing for the fences, no matter what. You know what? That can work sometimes if you really make contact with the ball. But you're more likely to make a contact swing. Just get into the outfield, score a runner home. And we'll see if McCutchen can do that right here. That's going to be outside, and the ump is going to call strike 3. Are you kidding me? McCutchen now upset with the umpire. We saw Bohm upset with the umpire last inning. That was way outside. And the ump calls it strike 3. Not even close to the strike zone. And McCutchen with every right to be upset. Little drama developing behind home plate there. Get that man some glasses. I kid, of course. I'm only kidding. But very, very questionable call. I will be right back, guys, after this commercial break. All right. Heading to the bottom of the third here for the Phillies. Due up is Carngato, Vierling, and then Segura. We're looking at some of the questionable calls here from the umpire. They're replaying them at least. A lot of drama going on behind home plate tonight. The dude in blue. As Andrew McCutchen went down looking at a pitch. Playing baseball, I was always taught to never go down looking at a pitch. That right there, folks, is a scenario where you should go down looking at a pitch if that's going to be strike 3. Because that was way outside as Carngato, batting 341. He's the shortstop tonight for the Philadelphia Phillies. Batting 393. In the bottom of the third inning here. 1-1 is the count. Eric Lauer on the plate. On the mound. Letting up one hit so far. Not too bad. As Carngato is going to foul one off. Down the first baseline. Fan's going to get a souvenir. It's always fun when you go to the ballpark and get a souvenir. Get a foul ball, or if you're in Reading, Pennsylvania at the First Energy Stadium, maybe you'll get a hot dog, courtesy of the crazy hot dog vendor. You never know. 1-2 is the count. That's away. 2-2. As Carngato works the count back even for the Philadelphia Phillies. Would have liked to see their Bryce Harper's Philly Fanatic bat that he has for the Philly Fanatic's birthday. That might have been cool. As there's going to be a strikeout for Eric Lauer. Another strikeout. As Carngato goes down swinging, Matt Vierling set up to bat, the center fielder, batting 167. Bryce Harper mic'd up at the moment. The announcer's talking to Bryce Harper, the leader of the Philadelphia Phillies. He's 0 for 1 tonight. We'll be seeing him in a few at-bats here. As Vierling is up to be followed by Segura, Hoskins, and the man you see on your screen right now, Bryce Harper. Vierling, the center fielder, got a lot of action in the first inning. 2 fly balls in a row to center field, catching them both. Count is now 1-1. A slider drops in low. One and one is the pitch. A breaking ball that's going to be fouled off into down the first base line again, and another fan's going to walk away with the baseball. I know when I was a youngster, I always looked forward to bringing my baseball glove to the ballpark. Can't believe I just used the word youngster in sentence. 2-2. Should have said kid maybe when I was a kid. I've never used that word. I don't think I've ever used the word youngster in sentence. 2-2 is the count. It's all in the play-by-play. You never know what people are going to say. The words that they're going to use. But I can safely say that I've used the word youngster in my play-by-play here of the Phillies game. As there's now 2 outs. Vierling goes down with a strikeout. And Segura is going to be at the plate. We're at the top of the Phillies lineup again here in the bottom of the third inning. And did Segura get hit by that pitch? It was certainly inside. He did not. Brushed him right off the plate. And they're going to say he went around. 0-1. I mean, I guess he had to go around for try and protect himself there, but wow. Taking a look there at Bryce Harper's swing. Say what you will about Bryce Harper. He's got one of the prettiest swings in baseball. Gene Segura waiting the 0-1 pitch. He's going to get the 0-1 pitch, and that's going to be lined into right field for the second hit of the game. Segura. The hit into the gap there, a single. Bringing up Rhys Hoskins. Always a threat with a bat in his hand. Harper, no longer mic'd up. He had to get ready for the at-bat because Harper is now on deck, ladies and gentlemen. Hoskins at the plate. Pitch is going to go back to first. Making sure that Segura doesn't steal there. 2 outs. It might be an interesting time to steal. Might be an interesting decision, I should say. You got 2 outs, you don't necessarily need a double play. You can still get the runner in scoring position if Hoskins can get someone in the outfield. Bring that runner home. That's the only reason I would see to steal at the moment. Hoskins, he's 0 for 1 tonight. One home run and 4 RBIs on the season. Again, that cornerstone of the Phillies, the Phillies defense there. Sorry, the Phillies team as a whole. Hoskins is going to foul one away. Count moving to 0-2. And Lauer looking to set down yet another batter. Looking to put the game into cruise control here. Swing and a miss. Hoskins goes down swinging to end the 3rd inning. Due up, Harper, Castellanos, and Realmuto. That'll be in the bottom of the 4th. Due up for the Brewers. Yelich, Adames, Tellez. Hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday night here. I'm going to give my buddy a text. I might want him to join a little bit later. Philly fan. I want him to watch the game if he's not at work. Let's see here. See if I can text him. Okay. We might have him join up a little bit later. Talk some Phillies baseball with me. If you've been watching baseball, you know my Celtics are up 3-0. We like that. Here in my house, my dad and I are very excited that Celtics are up 3-0. Looking to close out the series tomorrow night. As Christian Yelich is due up 204 batting average. We talked about him being the designated hitter earlier. He's going to face Aaron Nola. Start the 4th inning. Nola, 37 pitches so far. Yelich awaiting the first pitch of this inning. Right down the pipe, 92 miles an hour. 0-1 is the count from Nola to Yelich. 0-2 is the count to Yelich. Top left corner, picking his spot was Aaron Nola, and now he's worked ahead in the count. He can go for a strikeout here on Christian Yelich. Third pitch of the at-bat. Nola wheels and deals. Strike 3, Aaron Nola. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 strikeout. Like the old song says, 3 strikes, you're out. Nola sets him down quickly as Adames is going to step up to the plate. Yelich now 0 for 2. Adames is 0 for 1 tonight. So he gets ready to face Aaron Nola. Pitch. Adames fouls it away. Game is moving very quick tonight. This is a defensive game. It's a pitcher's game. As Adames is waiting the 0-1 from Nola. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Nola looking for another strikeout. That is going to be a fly ball into right field. Castellanos is going to get there for the out. 2 outs for the Phillies. Castellanos giving his sign to the fans, giving the I love you. Castellanos certainly is fitting well in Philly for the start of his season, batting .321 on the young year, showing shades of his Cincinnati days, carrying that great season he had last year over to this season. Now up is Rowdy Tellez, 227. He's the first baseman. Nola looking to have another 1-2-3 inning. Harper back on the mic. The 1-0 to Tellez. Tellez is going to foul that one off. 1-1. Nola gets the count back even. Nola pitching a very, very good game. I wonder how long they're going to pitch him now. I wonder how long it's going to be before they go to the bullpen. It's all up to Joe Girardi. Of course, the manager for the Phillies sitting in the dugout. Joe Girardi has done it all in the MLB. If you recall, he was the Yankees manager for a number of years. He spent many years with Major League Baseball. One of Major League Baseball's best, Joe Girardi, managing for the Phillies, taking Gabe Kepler's place last year. Of course, last year was Kepler's first year with the Giants. That is going to be a base hit for Tellez into right field. I don't know if they're going to call that an error or a base hit. Hoskins just missed it, trying to dive for that ball. But anyway, as I was saying, lost what I was going to say. I lost what I was going to say, folks. My apologies. So caught up with that base hit. 1-2 count. Now to Hunter Renfroe. He's going to foul that one off. Sorry, Tellez still. The count is 1-2. So they did call that a foul ball. I didn't know if they were going to call it a fair ball, a base hit, or an error. 1-2 now. Nola still with 2 outs. Did he go around? He did not count as 2-2. I was talking about Joe Girardi, I believe. Yes, okay. So Gabe Kapler was the old manager of the Phillies. He went to San Francisco. having that big season with San Francisco, losing with that controversial call to my LA Dodgers, the wild card of last year's playoffs. Big question was, did Wilmer Flores go around? My take on it, as a Dodger fan, I'm going to tell you right now that Wilmer Flores definitely did not swing that bat fully. He did not swing that bat fully. Dodgers got away with one there. Max Scherzer was on the mound that night, so, you never know. I mean, Scherzer being the multiple time Cy Young winner that he was, I could see him probably winning that game. Is there a little bit bias in that statement? Quite possibly. But I can tell you, I do not think Wilmer Flores went around as Nola sets down Tellez, finally, and ends the top of the fourth with a 1-2-3 outing yet again. This is a pitcher's duel that we're seeing in Philadelphia tonight. And Girardi was a great pick for the Phillies. Like I said, he's done it all. He's done so many things in Major League Baseball. He's been everywhere. He's a household name in Major League Baseball, if you will. Okay. Give me 1 second here, guys. We're back. Waiting on the bottom of the fourth inning here. I get my headphones readjusted. See, I will be right back again. Sorry, guys. And speak of the devil, there he is, Joe Girardi himself, getting interviewed. As Harper is at the plate right now, takes the first pitch, a strike. Now, what I wanted to do right now was I just wanted to grab you guys to grab something, show you guys. This baseball here, I was talking about Reading Phillies, or Reading Fighting Phils. Now that I live right near them, I've seen so many great players play at that AA organization for the Phillies. This ball, signed by every single member of the Reading Phillies, have this in my room. One of the coolest things that I have. My grandfather actually got this for me. Every single member of the Reading Phillies signed this baseball. And this was a couple years ago, so there might be some cool names on here. Can't really make any of them out. They're all in cursive, but very, very cool stuff. There. So let me put this down here a second. Just wanted to show you guys that. As the count is 1-2 to Harper. Swing and a miss. Lauer sets Harper down for the second time tonight. Harper now 0 for 2. And the pitcher's duel continues. If you're just joining us, the score is 0-0. Pitcher's duel here tonight. 3 hits total. 3 in 4 innings. Castellanos at the plate. I'm sorry. Yes, it is Castellanos. Thought I had it wrong again, folks. Castellanos is at the plate. Batting .321, right field. He had that play in right field earlier. He's 1 for 1 tonight with a single, one of the only hits this evening. See if he can go 2 for 2 here. Maybe get another hit. Lauer, the 0-1 pitch to Castellanos. Bottom of the 4th inning. Castellanos is going to step off, take time to regroup, settle in for the next pitch. Now he awaits the 0-1 pitch. Lauer delivers. That's a swing and a miss. 0-2. Lauer wheeling and dealing right now. Bottom of the 4th inning. Lauer, that's low and away. 1-2 to Castellanos. Maybe trying to get him to swing at something there. Lauer now with 53 pitches. A respectable outing so far. As Castellanos waits the 1-2. Lauer delivers. Swing and a miss. Lauer with another strikeout. Sets Castellanos down. Continues his big night. Now up to bat, Real Muto, who's going to pop one into center right away. And the second baseman, Hiura, is going to get that one to end the inning, to end the 4th inning. When we come back, due up, Hunter Renfroe, Omar Narvaez, and Keston Hiura. They're going to start the top of the 5th inning when we come back. One second here. I'm just checking my phone. How are you doing tonight, though? All right, we are back. Top of the 5th inning here. Hunter Renfroe due up. Batting .260. The right fielder. Renfroe waiting on the pitch from Nola. And the first pitch will be swung on and foul. 0-1. Renfroe is 0 for 1. Brewers' only hit coming from Willie Adames. That was almost a home run. That was a double. As Renfroe waits the 0-1 pitch, Nola kicks, deals, low, 1-1. Change up there, trying to get Renfroe to swing at that. Renfroe didn't go. One and one is the count to Renfroe. Nola. Here's the pitch. 2-1, a little high there. And Renfroe's going to swing at this one. That's going to go to third base. Boom. To Hoskins. Going to be a nice, easy play there for the Phillies to start the fifth inning. Omar Narvaez is going to be up, batting .233. Catcher for the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers still looking for their second hit tonight. As 8:30 p.m. rolls around in Philadelphia. Night setting in. Will it be a good night or a bad night for the Philly fans? Time will tell here in Philadelphia. Can the Phillies walk away with the advantage of this series? Or will Milwaukee win their second straight? Nola. Slider inside, misses 1-0 to Narvaez. Narvaez waits 1-0. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there. 1-1. Bryce Harper again on the mic tonight. He's been on the mic most of the night when he isn't batting. Part of the mic'd up sessions that the announcers do. Always thought that was really cool. You get to hear things from a player's perspective. Here's the pitch from Nola. That's going to drop in there. 1-2 is the count. No, they're going to call it a ball. 2-1. Thought for sure that was going to be a strike. Let's take a look at it on the... well, that was a little low. That was just a touch low. Nola, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 to Narvaez with 1 out. Nola is looking for another strikeout. Can he get the job done? There's the pitch, a little too high. 3-2, full count. Now, this is where things could get interesting, because if Nola walks Narvaez here, you got a runner on with 1 out. Narvaez could quite possibly steal with Keston Hiura up to bat next, one of the best batters in the lineup. And he's going to swing at the 3-2 pitch, and that's going to be a quick flip back to Nola from Hoskins. 2 outs, top of the fifth inning. Nola waiting to pitch now to Keston Hiura. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a foul ball. Aaron Nola's been giving some great pitches this evening, hitting his spots, getting a lot of foul balls, a lot of swings and misses, and a lot of pop-ups. This has been a pitcher's duel most of the night. Still no runs have been scored. 0-1 is the count to Hiowa. That's going to be in there. 0-2. This is about the time, if you're Aaron Nola, you want to put it in cruise control. Try and carry your squad as best as you can. Don't know how many more innings he's going to have. I don't know when they're going to put the relief pitchers in. But I have to imagine it's going to be soon, as the pitch count is 62 pitches at the moment. Nola, a little high. 1-2. Maybe trying to get him to swing at something. See the infamous Liberty Bell there in Philadelphia. Of course, the bell also on top of the Citizens Bank Park, an emblem of the bell. Rings every time the Phillies hit a home run. Will we see a Philly home run tonight? Time will tell. What we will see is another Aaron Nola strikeout to end the 5th inning. And that's how the 5th inning gets started. A pitcher's duel indeed tonight in Philadelphia. We'll be right back. All right, we're back in Philadelphia. Kyle Schwarber up to bat. Give me 1 second, guys. Kyle Schwarber is going to get a hit. As we return. Oh, he's going to go to second. An overthrown ball, and Schwarber's going to get a double to start the inning. Kyle Schwarber batting 164. Sorry, my buddy's texting me. He might come on the show a little later. Schwarber batting 164. And he gets a double there. To kick off the inning, no outs, runner in scoring position now as Alex Bohm steps to the plate. Always a dangerous hitter, and this might be the Phillies' chance to score Lauer. They might be able to bring a reliever in here as Lauer. We'll have to see how he does this inning. This might be all that Lauer gets though in this five innings of work. We'll have to see. Schwarber double out of the gate. Boom. The count is 1-0 to Bohm. Count is 1-1 to Bohm. A breaking ball high. Now, if Bohm can make solid contact with this, he's going to bring the runner home. It's going to be 1-0 Phils. On the Philly Fanatic's birthday, mind you. See what happens here. High, 2-1. Bohm waiting patiently. He knows how big this moment is, how much this could shift the game. Leads the Phils in batting average. 2-1, waiting on the pitch from Lauer. 3-1. This inning getting away from Lauer. We might see him pulled this inning. We might see a reliever come in. We'll have to see. Things could get very interesting, though. 3-1 the count to Bohm. Here's the pitch. And Bohm will be walked. Runners on first and second. Johan Carnagato up to the plate. 341 batting average. He's the shortstop tonight for the Philadelphia Phillies. And he is up in a big moment. Could score the run. And here comes the manager. Here comes the skipper for the Brewers. This might be it for Lauer. I think it will be it for Lauer. Or will it just be a mound visit? We'll have to see here. Looks like it's just going to be a mound visit. Just going to be a mound visit. Lauer maybe trying to calm him down a little bit. Now is Johan Carnagato steps to the plate. Hopefully I'm getting his last name right. I'm sorry if I'm butchering anybody's name tonight. Carnagato waits on the pitch from Lauer. First pitch is high, 1-0. Lauer seems to be losing control quickly. Want to know the count to Carnagato. 1-1 the count. He did not go around. They're going to call it a ball. That was inside the strike zone. They are going to call it a ball. To Carnagato. 2-0 the count. 2 runners on, bottom of the 5th, no outs. Swing and a miss. 2-1 the count. Sorry, it's Camagto is his last name. Camagto. He's going to step off. 2-1 the count. Bottom of the 5th inning. It's as good a time as any to get a run scored for the Phils. Fly ball, foul, down the first base line. 2-2. Fouled off again. 2-2. Kamagto staying alive in this at bat. Waiting on the 2-2 from Lauer. This could be a huge inning for the Phillies. Vierling is set to go next, followed by Segura and Hoskins. Fly ball, that's fouled into right again. Kamagto just fighting off these pitches. Johan Kamagto. Continuing to fight these pitches off. Two and two. Here's the pitch. Another foul ball. The battle continues. Camagro at the plate. That's how you pronounce his last name. Okay, I was reading wrong. Camagro. So Camagro fouling these off. And another foul ball. And the Philly fans are loving this. Making the pitcher work 71 pitches now. This for sure is going to be Lauer's last inning if I had to guess. Crucial at bat here for the Phillies. 2-2 is the count. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Lauer sets him down. 1 out. Runner still in scoring position as Vierling steps to the plate. Camagro swings at that one. Camargo swings at that one. And is set down. I think I noted that last name. Matt Vierling up. 0 for 1 tonight. He's going to look at strike one. A slider inside. Center fielder tonight for the Phils. Inside. Ball one. 1-1. Bottom of the fifth inning. 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 1-2 for Vierling. Here's the pitch. 2-2 to Vierling. And there's a hit. Hoskins, that might score him. I'm sorry, Schwarber, that might score him, but it does not. Bases are loaded. 1 out. A little bloop into center field there for Vierling. Bringing up Gene Segura, the top of the Phillies lineup here. And this is why it could get dangerous. You got the top of the lineup, 1 out. Ducks on the pond. This could be a big inning for the Phils. Schwarber was thinking about it, then elected not to go. So you're going to need 2 strikeouts in a row, or a grounder into the infield for a double play. Segura, all he needs to do is get the ball into the outfield, and they have a run scored. Here's the first pitch. Inside. And there is no way that was just called a strike. Nowhere near the strike zone. And it was called a strike. On the inside part of the plate, right near Segura's waist, okay? And he calls it a strike. There's no way. Count is 0-1. Now 1-1, the exact same spot, mind you, as the last pitch. One and one is the count. Wow. And Segura's going to swing at one that's going to go a little foul, but under it is the third baseman. Can he get to it? He can. 2 outs. That was a crucial out for the Milwaukee Brewers. Jace Peterson under that foul ball, bringing up Rhys Hoskins. Now, Rhys Hoskins needs to get the ball in play into the outfield, and they have a run scored. If he doesn't do that, the Brewers are safe. We will see what happens here. The bottom of the 5th inning. Segura not happy with that umpire's call at all. Hoskins awaiting the first pitch from Lauer. Lauer up to 80 pitches now. Bases loaded for the Phils. Strike 1. The inside part of the plate, just on the line there. Hoskins, again, upset with this umpire. This umpire has been making very questionable calls tonight. Hoskins yelling almost at that umpire after that call. 0-1. That call was a little better than the last one. It was right on the line. 1-1. Hoskins looking at the first 2, evening the count out at 1-1. Bases loaded could make a lot of noise here. Hoskins awaiting the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Kicks, deals. High, ball 2. 2-1. Hoskins now work the count into his favor. And in the bullpen, we got a right-hander warming up. Lauer is a left-hander. We got a right-hander warming up in the bullpen. 83 pitches tonight for Lauer. 28 in the 5th inning. His highest amount of pitches in an inning yet. Hoskins, 2-1. He's going to swing at that one. Make it 2-2. He's going to swing at that one out of the strike zone. Count back even. 2-2. Inning is in Lauer's hands. Can Lauer save the Brewers, or will the Phillies score their first run? Hoskins is going to take a timeout. Maybe make Lauer think about this one. Pitch, swing, and a miss. The Brewers get out of it. We are going to I'm going to take a quick break, and we will be back. The Brewers get out of the inning. We'll be back for the 6th. All right, we're back. Top of the 6th, 1 out. Jace Peterson was just set down on strikes by Aaron Nola. Still in the game in the top of the 6th inning here. Setting in on 2 hours here on the stream. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. 69 pitches for Aaron Nola so far. Here in the top of the 6th inning. Up to bat now. Tyrone Taylor, the center fielder. He's going to take strike one looking. Nola, the pitch. And that's going to be hit into center field. Is that going to drop? It will not. Vierling's going to get there for the second out. Top of the 6th inning. So due up to bat. Harper, Castellanos, Realmuto, Schwarber, Bohm again. Coming up in the bottom of the 6th inning for the Phils. So I would guarantee you that a relief pitcher is going to come in. I would guarantee you that. Back to the top of the lineup for Milwaukee. McCutchen looks at strike one. McCutchen is 0 for 2 for tonight. 2 outs, looking to make something happen. McCutchen, the former Pittsburgh Pirate. Going to take a swing at one. That's going to go to third base to Bohm. Bohm to Hoskins. And that's going to be an out. That's how we end the top of the 6th inning here in Philadelphia. On another commercial break here. But I'm glad I started doing this stuff again. The play-by-plays. It's a big help. Good practice. I did my first ever play-by-play, believe it or not, in the it was the 2021-2022 season of the NBA. And I did a play-by-play call with my good buddy Landon Hammonds, great friend of mine. Go check his stuff out on YouTube as well at Top Notch Sports Talk. We did a coverage of the Jazz Clippers game. And that was my first time I ever did a play-by-play. I've been doing podcasts before for a little bit. But then I myself got into play-by-play stuff. So, the podcast, I've been slow with making the podcast. However, I want to bring some sort of the podcast back when I move away to college. Whether that be, with my college roommates. If we set something up, a more professional thing that you can listen to, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Whether it be my personal show that I continue, I want to do some form of a podcast in college if I can. The problem with right now, me being a senior in high school, obviously I got so much going on, and the time it takes to make a podcast is crazy. I mean, I'll be up here in my room for a solid hour to 3 hours. Sometimes it's 3 to 4 hours making a podcast, putting it together, getting it out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and where, everywhere you listen. And it just became so much for me with the end of the year coming up here with being a senior in high school. So I figured I could do these play-by-plays quick live stream, upload it to YouTube right away. And it's working. I'm doing more of the TikTok stuff as well. TikTok is where you're going to get the main content. Doing a few YouTube videos here and there, staying active with it. And we'll see where it takes us. I'm very excited to go to college in the fall. I can tell you that. Learn this stuff. I mean, this is what I'm studying. This sort of stuff is what I'm studying with hopes to one day work for a professional sports team. And we'll see where this takes us. I want to continue my YouTube page for sure. And this journey has just been amazing as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and Harper is at the plate, the designated hitter tonight for the Phillies, batting .241 this season. Just over 2 hours now on the stream here as we are in the bottom of the 6th inning and the closing innings of the game. Nothing still, but the Phillies are starting to make a run at it. And Lauer is going to remain in the game. Very peculiar. 87 pitches for Lauer. 0-2 is the count to Harper. Right-hander still warming up in the bullpen. Only one right-hander warming up in the bullpen for the Brewers. Harper now. Takes a pitch away, 1-2. Lauer, I'm very surprised that they kept Lauer in this game here. As Harper gets the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, Lauer sets him down on strikes. Now, Castellanos, Realmuto, Schwarber, boom, coming up to the plate. That's scary for a guy with 90 pitches. We'll see what happens here. Castellanos, 1 for 2 tonight. We're going to make something happen. And the Philly Fanatics in the booth with the announcers. Of course, with a birthday cake. Of course, it's the Philly Fanatics' birthday. Happy birthday to the Philly Fanatic. One of Major League Baseball's most well-known mascots, as the count is now 0-2 to Nick Castellanos. Former Cincinnati Red. Turned Philadelphia Philly. Castellanos is going to get set down on strikes. It went 1, 2, 3. 3 pitches and a strikeout for Castellanos. Next up is JT Realmuto. 6th inning rolling by quickly. Getting ready to go into the 7th inning stretch coming up here. Realmuto is going to take a pitch inside. 1-0. Ball 1. And he's going to get a hit into left field. That should be a double. Bring Realmuto in a scoring position with Schwarber up next. Schwarber had that double last time. Now, if Schwarber can get a big hit here again, he's going to bring Realmuto home. Has to keep the ball in play, however. 94 pitches for Lauer. Realmuto gets the ball into left field. Makes it work. Bottom of the 6th, and Schwarber's up. Here's the pitch. Away. Want to know the pitch to Schwarber. Schwarber's going to make a little contact, foul that one off. 1-1 is the pitch. All Schwarber needs to do is keep it in play. 1-1 the count. I am going to take a short break after the end of this inning here. Come back to call the rest of the game. That is going to be strike 2 to Schwarber. 1-2. 2 outs. Schwarber needs to make something happen here in what is sure to be Lauer's final inning of the game. And they're going to call it strike 3. Schwarber throws his bat as the umpire is god awful so far tonight. And, wow. That's how we end the 6th. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back for the rest of the game. All right, we're back. Top of the seventh, 2 outs. 0-1 now is the pitch to Rowdy Tellez. Nola's still in the game at 83 pitches. 0-1. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Low, 1-1. Top of the seventh inning here. Still 0-0 if you're just joining us. Game has gone by very quickly. In just 2 short hours, we've been through 7 innings of baseball. Nola having a great game so far. So we come up on the 2 hour and 30-minute mark of the stream. Count is 2-1 now to Rowdy Tellez. I would imagine that this would probably be Nola's last inning pitching. Bring the closer in the 8th inning to finish things up, especially if the Phils score a run. Bottom of the 8th here coming up. Bottom of the 7th. I apologize. Pitch. In there. And they're going to call that a ball, though. 3-1. Did hit the strike zone. Very questionable calls tonight from the umpire. Here's the pitch. 3-2. A breaking ball to Rowdy Tellez. Nola looking to finish out the top of the 7th with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Fouled off to the left. Nola, through 7 innings of work, 88 pitches, no runs scored. Looking to end his night on a very high note here. 7 shutout innings. Well, actually 6. Could make it a 7th if he punches Rowdy Tellez out right here. That's going to be hit to second base. And the Phils are going to get out of this one with 7 shutout innings. We'll be back after the commercial break. All right, we're back for the bottom of the seventh inning. Lauer with 13 Ks tonight. Nola with 9 strikeouts, and I'm pretty sure both of them are now done. Still nothing. We'll see if a first run can get scored in the final innings of this game here. As a new relief pitcher is now in. Brad Boxberger is in for the Milwaukee Brewers. And Boxberger is going to be facing Alex Bohm to start at the bottom of the seventh inning. Count 1-1 Boxberger with a strike 1-2. That was outside again. Man, this umpire really upsetting a lot of the fans here tonight. Boom, 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Boxberger sets him down on strikes. And now Johan Camargo at the plate. Shortstop for tonight, batting .341 this season. Looking to make a little noise against Boxberger here. Philly fanatic getting the fans riled up on his birthday. Happy birthday again to the Philly fanatic. Getting all the fans to cheer, maybe help make a little something happen, make a little magic here in Philadelphia tonight. It's all on the shoulders of Johan Camargo right now. Facing Brad Boxberger, 1-0 is the count. 1-1. Boxberger has a very unorthodox style of pitching. Very robotic-like. But it's working. Six pitches so far. 1-1 is the count to Camargo. Fouled away. 1-2 is the count. Miguel Cabrera just made a piece of baseball history the other day with 3,000 hits, 500 home runs, and a 300 batting average in his career. Third player in MLB history to do that behind Hank Aaron and Willie Mays. Congratulations to Miguel Cabrera of the Detroit Tigers, one of the all-time greats. Camargo waits the 1-2 pitch. Waits the 1-2 pitch from Boxberger. Here it is. Outside ball. 2-2. Camargo evens the count. Boxberger the pitch. And that's going to be a little blooper. Is that going to get through the gap? It will not. It's going to be the shortstop and the first baseman for the third out. That's how the seventh inning ends, everybody. Going to the eighth inning. Bottom of the seventh still. I'm sorry, there's 2 outs. Segura to the third baseman, to the first baseman, and that's how the seventh inning ends. My apologies, everybody. Seventh inning comes to a close. We are waiting on the top of the eighth inning. So Abdubal Herrera has been checked in at center field as we start the top of the eighth inning and a brand new pitcher, Juris Familia. For the Philadelphia Phillies. So Herrera and Familia in. Familia pitching to Hunter Renfroe. 0-1 is the count now. Top of the eighth inning. Here's the pitch to Renfroe. And Renfroe is going to make a little contact here. Is that going to drop into center field? Herrera is under. He's going to make the catch. Dives out to make the catch. Herrera getting a little work in early as soon as he's thrown into the game. Had to run for that one. Renfroe made great contact on it. But Herrera was there. Omar Narvaez, 0 for 2 tonight. I'm going to make something happen here. Top of the eighth for the Brewers. Catcher for tonight. Familia. Getting ready to pitch as there's a right-hander warming up in the Brewers bullpen. Possibly for the bottom of the eighth inning. Pitch from Familia. That's outside. to Narvaez. Count 1-0. Here's the pitch from Familia. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Narvaez. Here's the pitch. 1-2, Familia. Pitch inside. 2-2 to Narvaez. Familia just brought in this inning. Looking to get another out. Going to get the second out of the top of the 8th inning, helping the Phillies out immensely. Low and away, 3-2. Full count now to Omar Narvaez. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. 3-2. Remains the count. Still a full count. As Narvaez waits on the pitch from Familia. Familia kicks, deals, swing and a miss. Second out of the 8th inning here. And up to bat is Keston Hiua. The top of the 8th with 2 outs. Just over 2 hours and 40 minutes on the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And if you're just joining us, it's 0-0. It's been a pitcher's duel all game. Juris Familia on the mound right now for the Phillies. Facing Keston Hiura, the second baseman from the Milwaukee Brewers. And he's going to get a hold of one that's going to go into right field. And Castellanos is going to be under it for out number 3 as we move to the bottom of the 8th inning. Excuse me. All right, we're just getting ready to be back here for the bottom of the 8th inning. Here from Philadelphia. Nothing still the score. Tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m., the Dodgers play the Diamondbacks on ESPN. I'll be sure to watch that game. Phillies Mets Sunday, next Sunday at 7 p.m. on ESPN in New York. Eric Lauer, 13 strikeouts tonight. He had his stuff working against those Phillies. Aaron Nola also. It's been a pitcher's duel all night. Aaron Nola's been making stuff work. Colton Wong subbed in at second base for the Brewers. And on the mound, Devin Williams. Okay. 1-0 is the count now to Gene Segura. We're at the top of the lineup again for the Phils. Here in the bottom of the 8th, as Devin Williams delivers the pitch. That is going to be low, 2-0 to Segura. As the Phillies have somebody warming up in their bullpen. Hopefully for the top of the 9th. Hopefully waiting to end this thing here. Gene Segura now is going to take low, ball 3. 3-0. Devin Williams trying to make something happen. Segura waiting patiently, waiting for his pitch. Here is the pitch. Ball 4. A walk. Gene Segura gets walked on the very first at-bat. The very first batter Devin Williams throws to. 4 straight balls for a walk. Bringing up Rhys Hoskins. Now, if there was ever a time for the Phillies to make something happen, it would be now in the bottom of the 8th inning. Quickly get 3 outs in the top of the 9th and walk away winners on the Philly Fanatic's birthday. What a storyline that would be. Hoskins up to bat. He's 0 for 3 tonight, 2 strikeouts. None of that matters at this point because he's got to get a hit right here. Outside, 5 balls in a row, 1-0 is the count. Devin Williams not controlling his pitch as well right now. Checking back on Segura. Still waiting on the 1-0 pitch from Devin Williams. Hoskins looking to make something happen here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Pitch. Delivers his first strike. Devin Williams evens the count 1-1. Hoskins having a rough night, over for 3. 2 strikeouts. There's the Philly sports guy. You see him in attendance, cheering on, of course, the Philadelphia Phillies. TikTok famous. That's where I know him from. He's hoping for a Rhys Hoskins hit right here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Will he get it? Oh, he might. That is a towering shot into left field. That's going to be grabbed by McCutchen, though. Segura retreating back to first base. Bryce Harper now at the plate, as Hoskins is now 0 for 4 tonight. Bryce Harper, can he be the hero of the evening? The fans on their feet, hoping for something from Bryce. Bryce is 0 for 3 tonight, 3 strikeouts. Facing Devin Williams, Segura at first. Williams pitches. Harper swings and misses, 0-1. Devin Williams just looking to help the Brewers get out of this inning. 0-1 the count to one of the league's best, Bryce Harper, the reigning NL MVP. He's going to make a little contact. That's going to be back to Williams. There's one. They will not get the other one. Harper stays at first, bringing up Nick Castellanos. Castellanos is 1 for 3 tonight with a base hit. The first hit of the game actually came from Castellanos. Harper making a little contact with it. The pitcher went back to second base, thinking maybe he could get a double play. Hit it right back to Williams. Harper, too quick though. Safe at first base. Now, Castellanos really looking to make something happen here. Two outs, bottom of the 8th. Game rests in Castellanos' hands right now. Can he make something happen? Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Devin Williams looking to get out of this inning, send it to the 9th, give the Brewers a shot. Oh, and 2 to Castellanos. Did he go around? He didn't. Harper's going to steal. And they're going to call that the end of the inning. Saying that Castellanos did go around. Did he? He did. Castellanos went around, sending the game to the top of the 9th inning. 0-0, anybody's ball game. All right, we are back. Top of the ninth inning here. Brewers, Phillies. Anybody's ball game here. Of course, the sign that says "Happy Birthday, Fanatic." Will the Brewers walk away victorious, or will the Phillies steal one in the bottom of the ninth? We're about to find out. Corey Knebel, closer for the Phillies tonight. As the Brewers have their closer warming up as well, Knebel's going to pitch one to Jace Peterson, 0-1. Jace Peterson is 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. Excuse me. Now, Knebel. Pitch. Outside. 1-1. Nobody has scored yet. It's top of the ninth inning. Pitch. Outside. 2-1 to Jace Peterson. Knebel. Pitch. Deals. Into center field. A little bit of a blooper. Who's going to get to it? Neither of them are going to get to it. That's a base hit for Jace Peterson. Miscommunication between Herrera and Camargo. Almost running into each other there. Little blooper out into center field. And they just did not communicate. Drops right between them. And Jace Peterson gets a base hit. Could it be a costly mistake for the Phillies? We'll find out as Tyrone Taylor is up, the center fielder for the Brewers. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Knebel's going to go back to first. Check on Jace Peterson. Nothing doing. And Tyrone Taylor's going to line one into right field as Jace Peterson races back. We're back to the top of the lineup. McCutchen is now up. McCutchen 0 for 3 tonight. Solid swing, but Castellanos was there. McCutchen now. With one away, top of the ninth, looking to making something happen here. Checking back on first base and Jace Peterson. Never know when this guy's going to steal. It's all or nothing right now in the top of the ninth inning. McCutchen at the plate. Here's the pitch. 1-0. Knebel deals a breaking ball that was a little too high there. Knebel gets his sign. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Outside 2-0 to Andrew McCutchen. Yelich waiting on deck. The star for the Milwaukee Brewers. Jace Peterson could take off at any point. 2-0 is the count. In there, 2-1. Knebel delivers his first strike of the at-bat. Here's the pitch. And McCutchen is going to get one down in the center field. Runner's going to move to third. Jace Peterson moves to third. Runners on the corners. Now, this is a crucial at bat for Christian Yelich because all he needs to do is get the ball into the outfield, and the Brewers might have themselves a victory. Jace could have gone home. Elected not to. McCutchen delivering possibly the biggest hit of the night. As Yelich steps to the plate, the stream hits the 3-hour mark. Runners on the corners, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts tonight for Christian Yelich. This one is the big one. All he needs to do, get the ball into the outfield. You got yourself a winner. Unless the Phillies respond in the bottom of the ninth. But this would go a long way in sealing the deal for the Milwaukee Brewers. Can they do it? Pitch to Yelich, fouled away to the left. Corey Knebel trying to save the day here. 1 out. Runners on the corners. Yelich at the plate. Here's the pitch inside. 1-1. Yelich, of course, the star of the Milwaukee Brewers, was in the running for NL MVP at one point, a couple years ago. Always a threat with a bat in his hands, the designated hitter tonight. 1-1 is the count to Yelich. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2. I don't think that hit him, but it was quite close. 2-1 to Yelich. If Yelich gets walked here, it's ducks on the pond. Very interesting now. Yelich ahead in the count. Might see a pitch he likes. Here's the pitch. Yelich is going to fly one into left field, and that should bring Jace Peterson home. Here he comes. 1-0 Brewers. The Brewers score a run at the most crucial time, the top of the 9th inning, 1-0, and now all the Brewers have to do is put 3 away in the next inning. 2 outs now. And Christian Yelich might have sealed it. Jace Peterson bringing the run in. Willy Adames up to bat. 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. And he's going to line one to short. But the damage has been done. 1-0 Milwaukee. Their closer, left-hander, is in the bullpen. And he can throw some heat. We wait the 9th inning, the bottom of the 9th inning, when we come back. And we're back. Hader is on the mound. Josh Hader, the closer for the Brewers, looking to close things out here in Philadelphia, give the Brewers their second straight win and the edge in the series. 7 games, 7 saves for Josh Hader. And he'll deal with JT Realmuto to start. 1 for 3 tonight, a double and a strikeout for JT. Josh Hader, the left-hander. First pitch, a 97-mile-an-hour fastball inside for strike 1. Oh, but they called it a ball. It was inside the strike zone. Ball 1. Hader, the second pitch. He's going to get a swing to the shortstop. First out of the 9th inning. 2 outs to go here. Kyle Schwarber at the plate. And Josh Hader is loving every second of it. Looking for his 8th save of the year. In his 8th game of the year. Can he do it? Schwarber at the plate. A double and a strikeout tonight. Looking to make something happen. Hader, the pitch. Low, and that's a strike. Low and inside the strike zone, mind you. Just caught the edge of the strike zone. 0-1. Hader, second pitch, swing and a miss for Schwarber. Brewers closing in. Hader, the pitch, low and away, 1-2. Hader almost got another swing, but now it's 2-2. He's trying to make Schwarber swing at something. 2-2 the count. Brewers looking to close this out. Josh Hader, the pitch. Away, full count to Schwarber, 3-2. Josh Hader on a full count to Schwarber. Getting set. Schwarber 1 for 3 tonight. This one would be big. Hader, the pitch. And he's swinging a miss, and Schwarber is screaming at the umpire. Schwarber threw his bat and his helmet and is now screaming at the umpire. After a low call out of the strike zone, which was called strike 3, Schwarber throws his helmet and his bat and turns and screams at the umpire. Girardi is now out of the dugout talking with the umpire. Schwarber's still screaming at the umpire. Pleading almost. Schwarber not happy at all, as now there are 2 outs and the Brewers are 1 out away from winning this game. It's all in the hands of Alex Bohm. We're going to take another look at the pitch. Low and away. And Schwarber screaming at the umpire. Alex Bohm. 1-0 is the count. Josh Hader looking to close this out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. 2 strikes away from a W for the Milwaukee Brewers. Josh Hader, the pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2. This could be the game. Josh Hader looking for a put-away pitch. Looking to end it. Hader, pitch. That's going to be driven into right field and caught by Christian Yelich. By Hunter Renfroe. Ball game is over. Milwaukee wins. Well, guys, that is it for my live stream. If you enjoyed this live stream and you want to see more just like it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button as well and turn on notifications so you never miss another video. This has been your play-by-play of Sunday Night Baseball, Brewers at Phillies on After Further Review.